we define meaningful communities as, upon joining this, it becomes one of the most meaningful parts of your social support network in your life, right? So think about, you get diagnosed with a rare disease. Right now, you have the ability to connect with other people who have that disease around the world to share that experience, right? There might not be anyone in your town, but around the world, someone else is going to have that experience, and you can share that experience. And building technology and tools so that way we can more automatically find different things that are going on across the network. And the reason why I talked about this on our earnings call a couple of weeks ago is that we're investing so much in security that it's actually going to significantly impact the profitability of the company. And I just wanted to be really clear about this up front, because I think it's important that anyone who's going to be involved in the company, whether you're an investor or a partner or an employee, you need to know our priorities. Right, so I just wanted to be absolutely clear that our priority is protecting our community is more important to us. Community is more important to us than maximizing our profitability. And that's just a really important part of how we've always tried to run the company. And I think that is our responsibility here. But this is a new kind of threat, right? I mean, nation states trying to attack online communities to try to subvert elections. And but I am confident that with enough work on this and collaboration with other companies and with the government, that we can make progress and make this much, much harder for anyone to do in the future.
I really appreciate your answer. I think that this is on everybody's minds, and I'm glad we were able to talk about it. And what you say also applies to things like globalization and technology. We've talked about the political threat, but earlier you alluded to it. Across the country, a big topic of conversation is what happens, what's the impact of, and I'm going to put them both together because they're so intertwined.
They are.
Not just the political, but the globalization and technology, the impact on jobs, what does it do to local economies? What have you found in this 1 year of reflection and travel?
Well, in most places that I've gone, globalization, technology, and trade have been big themes that have come up. And one of the things that really struck me is that when there's a disruption, right? So if you lose a job, that doesn't just impact you and your family in the short term, but it actually shapes how you think about what you want to do over the long term too, right? So let me give you a couple of examples, right? This paper mill company came. It built housing so it could have workers. It built a school there. People in the community and in the neighboring communities knew that if they grew up, they could get a job at the paper mill if they wanted. So it really was very intertwined with the town. And then, for a number of reasons, including globalization and technology. Right, globalization, because a lot of the lumber milling work moved a few hundred miles away over to Canada. And technology, because now instead of just using wood, more people want to use synthetic wood products that are stronger and cheaper to build homes and other. For a number of reasons, there's this disruption